Hi everyone, Katie Murray. How's everyone doing today? It is the beginning of September. Hard to believe. Oh my gosh. Hope everyone had a happy and safe Labor Day weekend. Today I want to talk about stepping outside of our comfort zones. I think it's really a healthy and great way for us all to just break through those things that we might be afraid to do in life. And it's a great way to jumpstart something new, maybe an adventure. And no matter what we might be afraid of, it's not going to kill us. Now, everyone that knows me knows that I am terrified of spiders. I don't care if they're the size of a tick. I'm also afraid of snakes. So, being in the woods, it's just something that I have to just kind of get over. I'm always in the woods due to having Krieger. He loves being in the woods. I'm out there every day. But when I go with my husband, that's something totally different. Like, we make a trail, we don't go in a trail. Do you know what I mean by that? You know how like most of the time when you go like into like a state forest, there is like an actual made trail. Where like when I go with my husband, it's almost like a joke where, when we first started going many years ago, I thought to myself 5 minutes in, he's kidding, right? I mean, it was like, the trees were like taller than me, brush and everything else. And I'm thinking, okay, joke's over. Like, when are we going to like see a path somewhere, but no, like this is just how it is, but it's fun, and I just got over it and I'm like, I can do this, and you feel kind of cool afterwards. Like I did this, but I am a girl at the same time, as much of a tomboy as I am. So the whole time I'm doing this, it's like, like the sound effects, So I'm always like behind him because I don't want him to realize that I am like making the noises and, right? So this weekend we went on our adventure and Krieger, who's usually always with me, decides, he wants to be, in the front, making the trail, So he's like abandoned me and I'm in the back and I'm walking. And when you're out in the woods, thank God I had a long sleeve shirt on, okay? And there I am, walking. And it was, a black shirt, okay? Now, remember why I'm telling you it's a black shirt, because it's going to be important later on. And a baseball hat. Another fact you're going to want to remember later on, okay? So as we're walking, looking down, looking down, and then I look up, look down. And I'm thinking to myself, oh gosh, snakes, spiders. Sure enough, there's a snake. I'm thinking, okay, that's bad enough, right? And I mean, I don't even know actually like what kind it was, but it was a snake. I'm sure it wasn't, poisonous, or I hope it wasn't, okay? Okay, that's bad enough. I keep going, because I just keep thinking in my head, if you keep going, you're doing it. Just keep going, don't think about it. Cobwebs, like you'd see in a horror movie. I don't mean like a little, thin little thread, I mean like the big, like hitting across my face, and I'm doing this, but I'm thinking to myself, oh, I am woman, hear me roar. I am a warrior, okay? Doing pretty good. Now we kind of hit like this clearing a little bit, and I pull out my phone because I'm like, I am going to video just like this one area where we are, because I want to show my family, like, look at this, right? So I pull out my phone, and 4 seconds in, all of a sudden, it was like fireworks went off inside me, okay? More like lightning exploded inside of me, okay? I was inside of a tornado, okay, spinning. I had no idea what was happening, okay? I couldn't even focus. I just felt pain, okay? Then all of a sudden I realized, bees, all right? I must have stepped on a underground nest, but my mind couldn't quite process it at first, so now I'm fumbling to to shut my phone off and shove it in my pocket. And I'm like screaming. Didn't cry because warriors don't cry. And I'm one of these people that, like, I get mad, like when I feel pain or if I get, hurt. I don't know what it is. I feel rage, so I'm like, ah, right? So I yelled at my husband, oh my gosh, bees. And he's yelling for me. I think he was telling me to run. I don't even know what he was saying. Again, I couldn't even focus. I don't even know where he was. He could have been in Mars. Again, like I said, I felt like I was completely spun around. And I just start whopping and hitting and swatting, right? I'm thinking in my head too, is this even happening? Wasn't bad enough spiders, snake, all of it. You know what I mean? So I'm like, oh my gosh, so I'm hitting and whopping and whopping. Then I look at my hand. It was like you would see in a horror movie again. I felt like I stuck my hand in a feely mealy box full of bees, right? And I'm like, my gosh, I'm hitting them and hitting them and hitting these bees. They were just all over my arm. Look, okay? The most delicate, dainty part of my arm. Now, this is better. This is 4 days later. My arm from here to here, completely swollen and red. From here to here, okay? Look. Okay? All on this arm. It was bad, people. Okay, so anyway, I'm hitting, I'm flopping, okay? So now I start running. Because I ran this way. I should have run this way. But I'm hitting, I finally get him off me, and I make it to my husband. And he says to me, oh, I could kill him. He's so funny. He goes, unBEEleivable. But, and I know you people are probably like, what a jerk. But we're very comedic with each other, and that's, I don't know. So I just start laughing. I'm like, oh my gosh, right? So now I'm laughing and he's laughing and he's like, holy cow. He's like, I was trying to get you to run to me. You're just staying in that area. And I'm like, oh, so I didn't even feel pain. I didn't I must have been in shock. So we just kept on. We carried on. We went, we were still out for another couple of hours. Okay? Because like I said, I'm not going to let this defeat me, right? We had a good time. I will admit, inside though, I wanted to go home. In my head, I'm thinking to myself, I want my couch. I want a nice cup of light and sweet hot tea, okay? And I just wanted to die, on my couch. I was thinking, oh, I want a big, big bowl of ice cream, okay? But I'm just going to keep on keeping on, So that's not bad enough, people. I get home. I take off my hat. We came home. You can't make this stuff up. And everyone in my family, they're just this is so hard. I take off my hat within a couple of minutes of getting home. Take off my hat, out flew a bee. Now this bee was with me the whole time I was in the woods. And at first I thought, okay, well, I was going to have my husband capture it and put it outside because, it survived this whole time. And, I don't know, a part of me was like, oh, I don't want to kill it. Well, this bee was one nasty hopper. It was trying to get me. It's coming at me. Well, that was it. This thing is going to die. So I'm screaming. At this point, now I lost it. Now I'm freaking out. I've had enough. My arms are killing me. I couldn't even lift them. A part of me kind of wanted to crack a little. It was just almost part of me was ready to just kind of a little, but no. Okay, the viciousness was still in me. So I'm like, don't crack. But I'm like, get it to my husband. So we have these high skylights. And of course the bee, now it goes up to the skylight. And I'm like, don't let it get away. Kill it. So we got it. Okay. And this bee, he died for all the sins of all the other bees, okay, that attacked me. I'm telling you, I got stung so many times, it was ridiculous. So, but the moral of this story, people, as long of a story as this is, okay, even though I was stung so many times that I looked like a pincushion, okay, stepped over on, hopefully I didn't step on, hopefully it was over a snake, okay, and had numerous cobwebs, hopefully no spider on my head. Oh my gosh, okay, and, forgot to tell you about my black shirt that I had on. Okay, so the black shirt, here I am, maybe like an hour after this whole bee sting thing. I look and I said to my husband, what is all over my shirt? I thought it was maybe stuff fell from the trees. They were all stingers from the bees trying to sting me, and it couldn't like penetrate through my shirt. I mean, this was unreal. Like my husband was taking pictures of me and like of my shirt to send to his friends. I mean, it was just a sight, right? So if I was able to have fun and laugh, like to this day, like we're like giggling, like, oh my gosh, and the bee flying out of my hat, I will have this story for years to look back on. Like, do you remember? Right? You know what I mean? You guys can get out of your comfort zone. And I want you all to just go off and do something crazy. And if that means taking a walk off into the woods or jumping out of an airplane, just doing something crazy and adventurous, do it. Don't let your fear stop you. And even if you trip and fall or get stung by a bee, who cares? Don't let it stop you and don't let it defeat you. I mean, look, I have wounds. I mean, come on. It's not going to kill you. It's not going to be the end of the world. You know what I mean? So let's do this together, all right? It's fun. Honest. I'm not dead. The bees didn't kill me. I mean, I know there are a lot of people that are allergic, and I shouldn't make a joke. I mean, honestly, like my one sister, my one brother, they're really allergic. We're like, they immediately have to go to the hospital. They have to get like the shots and stuff for it. So, I mean, I know it's a serious thing. So, but you know what I mean? Like, let's just have fun. Let's get outside and live, okay? So let's step out of our comfort zones. And if you're laughing at this and you think like, oh my gosh, I can't believe her, she's a goof, it's okay. I'm all right with you laughing and making fun of me. I laugh at me. My husband was laughing at me. It's all right? So in the meantime, I will see you all next Wednesday. And what are we gonna do? We're gonna spread lots of seeds of what? Joy and happiness all around. So it takes off like what? Like wildflowers. All right, I'll see you all next Wednesday. Bye-bye.